He said two words, "Oh, shit," and then he was never heard from again. On the night of May 14, 2008, 19-year-old Brandon Swanson was driving home after attending a small party with friends in Canby, Minnesota. It was late, just before 2 a.m. The roads were dark. The countryside was empty. Brandon was a freshman at Minnesota West Community and Technical College. He was responsible, close to his parents, and had plans for the future. That night, he misjudged a gravel road. His car slid off and ended up in a ditch. The vehicle wasn't badly damaged. He wasn't injured. He wasn't panicked. At 1:54 a.m., he called his parents. He calmly explained what happened and asked them to come pick him up because he believed he knew where he was. Brandon told them he had crashed near the town of Lind. So his parents got in their car and began driving toward Lind to find him. They stayed on the phone with him for 47 minutes. During that time, Brandon decided not to wait by the car. Instead, he said he could see lights from a nearby town and would start walking toward them. He joked with his father. He reassured his mother. He sounded alert and clear. But there was a critical mistake. Brandon wasn't near Lind. He had actually crashed near Taunton, nearly 25 miles away from where his parents were searching. As he walked, he described his surroundings. He crossed gravel roads. He stepped over fences. He moved through tall grass and open farmland. At one point, he mentioned hearing running water. His father suggested he might be near a river, still calm, still walking, still on the phone. Then, suddenly, Brandon said, "Oh shit." And the line went silent. The call didn't disconnect. His parents began yelling his name into the phone. No answer. They could hear nothing but silence. After a few seconds, the line finally dropped. When they tried calling back, it went straight to voicemail. As the sun rose, his parents contacted authorities. Police eventually located Brandon's car, but it wasn't where anyone expected. It was found near Taunton, far from Lind. Search teams were organized immediately. Dogs tracked Brandon's scent from the car, across gravel roads, through fields, over barbed wire fences. The scent trail led toward the Yellow Medicine River, and then it stopped abruptly. Investigators believe Brandon may have fallen into the river in the darkness. But here's where the mystery deepens. At that time of year, the river wasn't especially deep. It wasn't raging. It wasn't impossible to escape. Divers searched. Helicopters scanned the area. Volunteers combed the fields for days. Nothing. No body, no clothing, no phone, no trace. If he drowned, why was there no evidence? If he was injured, why wasn't he found nearby? Some believe he slipped into the river, struck his head, and was carried away by the current. Others believe he may have fallen into an abandoned well or hidden farm equipment pit. But there's another unsettling possibility. What if he encountered someone out there? The area was rural, but not completely isolated. Farmhouses were scattered throughout the countryside. Could someone have picked him up? Could someone have harmed him? There was no evidence of foul play, no suspicious vehicles reported, no signs of struggle, and yet, no explanation fully fits. Brandon's case led to a legal change. In 2009, Minnesota passed what is now known as Brandon's Law. It allows parents of missing adults to request immediate law enforcement action without waiting 24 hours. But even with that progress, Brandon Swanson has never been found. No confirmed sightings, no remains, no answers. Somewhere in the darkness of rural Minnesota, a 19-year-old walked through a field. He saw something. He said, "Oh shit," and then stepped into silence. And to this day, no one knows what happened after those final words.